So growing up as a kid, I would label myself as blind as a bat. I could not see far away, and I think my vision probably started deteriorating when I was in junior high. And I remember, like when you're changing in the junior high years, it was kind of devastating to have to wear big old glasses. So I immediately went into contacts, and I had been a contact lens wearer from probably the time I was 13 or 14 until I was 41 when I finally had LASIK surgery. So I feel like I was super late into the game as far as, getting on the LASIK bandwagon. So many members of my family had had LASIK and, had said, oh my gosh, it changed my life. And I feel like I was really just a big scaredy cat. I think when LASIK first started coming out, you'd hear oh, they flip up your eyelids and, I don't know, anything pertaining to my eyes, it just always kind of scared me a little bit. It wasn't until I feel like I got to that point where I'm oh, this has become such a hassle. My life was just miserable, changing out contact lenses, all the time. So it just became you know what, I'm gonna do this. Overcome my fear, and I'm gonna do this. I wanted the best surgeon when it came to having LASIK eye surgery, and so of course I came to Focal Point Vision. My husband's college roommate is an ophthalmologist here locally in San Antonio, and I was okay, you gotta send me to the best guy. And so I arrived at Focal Point Vision, and it truly changed my life. Looking back on my LASIK surgery, I almost feel silly that I waited so long. It was so easy. It was way easier than I thought it would be. The recovery that evening, I was able to see clearly. And it was crazy. I woke up the next morning, and you have to, imagine waking up for, almost 40 years and not being able to see when you get out of bed, and so you grab your glasses or pop in your contacts. And it was mind-boggling for a few weeks just to get used to, looking over and be oh, hey, honey, I can see you. Good thing I like the way you look, early on in the morning. But, it was really way easier than what I had expected. I feel like it was probably one of the best gifts that I've ever been given, because now my life feels really easy and simple. I would definitely say that I am more confident since having my LASIK surgery. It just to know that you're not dependent upon anybody or anything to function, normally like everybody else. So that's, been my case. I don't think that you can put a price on, your health, because essentially at the end of the day, your vision is your health. And I feel like that is the one thing, money, it's priceless. I was hoping just to have the confidence that I could leave my house during the day and not have to have a pair of contact lenses, in my purse with me at all times. And what I got was a whole lot more. I can see perfectly now. I feel free. Don't wait so long like I did. There's no need to wait till you're in your 40s to finally decide that you're brave enough to get LASIK eye surgery.